Hello guys, back again, this time to talk about an April Fool's joke that went wrong. Now EA has apologized to Nintendo for what they considered some mean-spirited April Fool's jokes at Nintendo's expense, tweeted out by their proprietary video game engine, Frostbite. Well, they have since deleted the tweets, and so they're no longer on there, but of course, like all things, it didn't take long for people to see it, and people react and everybody get it. And basically what happened was, here's what the tweets they had tweeted out. They tweeted out, "Good news, we finally fixed and optimized our netcode. Uses quantum entanglement for zero latency connections exclusively on Wii U. Frostbite will power Half-Life 3 coming out summer 2014. Wii U exclusive. Frostbite now runs on Wii U since it's the most powerful Gen 4 platform. All render is now optimized for Mario and Zelda." Now, the reason, again, I understand to a certain extent that why the jokes were kind of made, because last year EA announced that there were no games in development for the Wii U, in part because the Frostbite Engine 3 could not support the system. At least that's what they said. Now, after this happened, and EA's chief operating officer, Peter Moore, said, "Our apologies to our partners, Nintendo of America, and fanned Frostbite Engine's poor attempt at April Fool's, not condoned by EA, unacceptable/stupid." And basically more clarified that Nintendo never have been or never will be dead to EA. Now, the reason why they apologized is quite simple. Why some people, say the Wii U is not doing what's supposed to, they're not interested, they think it's dead, Nintendo handheld is king. When you really talk about system sales, the 3DS is the king right now. If you laid it all up to monthly system sales, the 3DS would be above the PlayStation 4, it'd be the Xbox One, the Wii U. It's king. And they want to develop games for that platform. And if Nintendo goes to the traditional life cycle it's had recently, the Wii U is only going to have a 5 or 6 year life cycle. So there is going to be another system coming for them before Microsoft and Sony. And what if Nintendo hits it out of the ballpark, and then they made all these bad comments and they're left in the dust? And as a third-party developer, you've never got to close the door on a system or a company that you can make games for, because that's your lifeblood, right? Your lifeblood is making games. And if you, even though I see the attempt they're trying to make as humor, at the same time, it came off as mean. And, playing the obvious, maybe somebody who made those jokes in the company were kind of mean-spirited. There's people, we'll just do April Fools, but since Nintendo, we can't put our stuff in Nintendo, and who knows what happened behind closed doors, right? Before the Wii U came out, of course, the story is that EA wanted to use, Nintendo to use their Origin, platform for the online, and they wouldn't do it, and who knows what the real reason is, but it could be one of these things where, what, we can't do what we want, we're going to go after them. But anyway, sometimes it's again, like all jokes, there's a very thin line between being funny and just plain attacking somebody. And in this case, EA felt it was not funny, and they didn't want to risk a chance of closing the door with Nintendo, or, because despite, the Wii U is dead, the 3DS and the handheld, Nintendo owns the handheld market. And with Nintendo's third party, with Nintendo's first party, if Nintendo was to get in line and, start releasing one of them every month or whatever on that console, the console could come back and be respectable numbers. It doesn't mean it's dead. It's just not doing what people want. And if they close that door, So, anyway, what do you think about the fact that Frostbite made these comments? Do you see where they're being funny? Do you think it was just an attack on Nintendo? What do you think about the fact that EA came out and said these were stupid and unacceptable? Considering the fact that, they finally were not voted worst company in America, and here something like this happens. Though it wasn't EA, it was Frostbite. So guys, I'd love to hear your guys' opinions on this. Thanks for liking, favorite, and commenting. I really do appreciate it. And I will talk to you guys later.